What is up, you guys? Gold Tony here. Today is the 2018 Hyundai Kona, courtesy of Freisinger Hyundai in Mechanicsburg, PA. Brand new model for 2018, so I am super excited to check this one out. So as always, let's start with pricing.
And so to start, there will be 4 different trim levels available for the 2018 Kona. First one being the SE, that one starts at $19,500. Then the SEL, which is the one I have today, that one starts at $21,150. Limited trim is going to start at $24,700. And lastly, the Ultimate, that one starts at $27,400. And I will say that was pricing for the front wheel drive version. If you wanted to go with the all-wheel drive, simply add $1,300 to any of those prices. But so then when it comes to the power plant of the 2018 Kona, there are actually 2 different engine setups. First one belonging to the SE and SEL trim levels. That one is powered by a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. Puts out 147 horsepower at 6,200 RPM and 132 pound-feet of torque available at 4,500 RPM. Again, powers either center front wheels or all wheels through a 6-speed automatic with MPG numbers coming in at 27 in the city, 33 on the highway for the front wheel drive, and 25 in the city, 30 on the highway for the all-wheel drive. But so then you have the other engine setup belonging to the limited and ultimate trim levels. That one is powered by a 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, puts out 175 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 195 pound-feet of torque available at 1,500 RPM. Again, power sent to front wheels or all wheels, but this time through a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, giving you MPG numbers 28 in the city, 32 on the highway for the front wheel drive, and 26 city, 29 highway for the all-wheel drive. But so then to make this one a little more tailored towards the driver, there are a few different drive modes available for the Kona, and they will include Eco, Normal, and Sport, and they're going to adjust things like the shift points and the throttle response. During my test drive here, I did play around with it quite a bit in the Sport mode because it does immediately downshift for you, giving you more power on demand, so I was definitely a big fan of that. But so now I think it is time, you guys, let's do a quick little acceleration test in this one, see how quickly we can get the new 2018 Hyundai Kona here up to speed.
Not too bad, definitely high revving, probably because I'm in sport mode, but not too bad of an acceleration, not the quickest thing in the world, of course, but it'll do. My preference would probably be for the turbocharged 4-cylinder, but this one's just fine.
But so then braking is equally important. The Kona will come standard with 4-wheel disc brakes, also electronic brake force distribution, and downhill brake control. That comes standard for every single trim level. And touching on the handling and ride quality, there is an independent front suspension with a beam axle rear suspension if you go with the front wheel drive setup, and then you get the multi-link rear suspension if you go with the all-wheel drive. Then when it comes to visibility, this is definitely a smaller SUV, so I had absolutely no issues with rear visibility. And I did want to also mention, if you go with the ultimate trim level, you will get a heads-up display improving forward visibility, helping keep your eyes on the road a little better, so that is definitely nice as well. But enough with the driving dynamics, you guys. Let's check out the exterior of the all-new 2018 Hyundai Kona. And so to start up front, there is that large Hyundai front grille that they have come to be known for now. To the sides, halogen headlights will come standard with the SE and SEL trim levels. You will get LED headlights if you go with the limited or ultimate trims. And for all trim levels, you are going to get the automatic feature, meaning when it starts to get dark out, the headlights are going to turn on automatically for you, as well as LED daytime running lights. And if you go with the limited trim and up, you're going to get fog lights. And by the way, they are optional on the SEL trim that I have today here. But then make your way to the side, there are power adjustable body colored side mirrors for all trim levels. The SEL trim and up is going to give you heated side mirrors with integrated turn signals as well. And I will say the Kona has a cool little option available for it. It does add $150, but you have a contrast roof color available where you can really customize the roof color. So I think that's pretty cool. But SEL trim level and up is going to give you that rear privacy glass, of course. And looking down when it comes to the wheel setup, SE trim level is going to give you 16-inch alloy wheels. SEL comes in at 17-inch wheels, and the limited trim and up is going to give you 18-inch alloy wheels. And I will say the SEL trim level and up also gives you roof rails as well. And then make your way to the back, there is a rear spoiler back there with the integrated brake light. Just below that, a rear window wiper, and there is all-wheel drive badging back there if your Kona is so equipped. And also LED tail lights are going to come standard with the limited and up, and just below it all, a single exhaust outlet. So you guys know what's coming next. Here is that exhaust clip. Now, since we are around back, at first I want to mention to unlock that rear hatch, simply press the button on the key fob if you like, and then just lift up under the back there, and that is going to open this one up for you. But once opened up, cargo capacity is going to come in at 19.2 cubic feet, and if that was not quite enough space, there is a 60-40 split, so you can fold those rear seats down, bumping the cubic feetness up to 45.8. I do want to also mention with the Kona, there is a little hidden cargo area storage system. I thought that was pretty cool. So if you lift up under the floor of the trunk there, you have a little extra storage, once again helping you hold things in place. So that's pretty nice. Making your way to the rear legroom, that comes in at 34.6 inches. So for reference, I'm an even 6 feet tall. This is how much space I have back there. And all trim levels are going to give you a rear center armrest with cup holders for the rear passengers. And then make your way to the front seats. SE trim level gives you manually adjustable cloth seats. You will get heated front seats if you go with the SEL trim level and up, and the limited trim and up is going to give you 8-way power adjustable driver's seat with power lumbar support, and you get a leather finish with those trim levels as well. But then looking forward, there is a tilt and telescoping steering wheel for all trim levels. It does come leather wrapped if you go with the SEL and up. That is what you're looking at right now, of course. And when it comes to the startup, let me first start by showing you guys the key here. You do have lock, unlock, that button to pop the rear hatch. But I will say for the SEL and up, this is all a push button start. So I am going to simply just put my foot on the brake and press that engine start button there. And then once started up, tachometer is going to be on your left, speedometer is on your right, and there is a small digital display front and center. So I'm just going to let you guys check that out now real quick rather than me rambling. But so then when it comes to overall interior quality, a power sunroof comes standard for the limited trim level and up. You will get home link controls with the compass if you go with that ultimate trim level, and also you get a wireless device charging system for the ultimate trim level as well if you wanted it. But overall, this one is finished more on the basic side, but for the price point, I gotta say it's definitely pretty nice. And the best part about this one is what I'm now going to get into is the tech, because all trim levels but the ultimate are going to get a 7-inch color touchscreen display. Ultimate, of course, is going to bump that up to an 8-inch color touchscreen display, but all trims are going to give you Bluetooth and audio streaming as well as Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, even for the bottom trim level. That is so nice, because that is going to give you a free navigation system as long as you have a smartphone, and the ability to like and dislike your Pandora songs up on that screen as well. But if you did want the factory navigation system, that is going to come with the Ultimate again, and of course you can check out your radio settings up there as well. And by the way, SE trim level and up gives you a 6-speaker sound system, but that Ultimate trim level, that is the one and only trim that gives you an 8-speaker Infinity sound system with the subwoofer and an external amp, and I do not have that one today. So let's test out the 6-speaker sound system and test out the quality of that one.
Actually, a good bit of bass, not the most, of course, but that sound system actually worked pretty well for the Kona. I was definitely impressed. No issues for me, at least.
But so then last thing on the tech I wanted to mention is when you do put this one in reverse, there is a reverse camera, of course, letting you know who or what is behind you so you don't go running anything or anyone over, which is always is going to lead me into safety. And so to start up front, there are front, side, and side curtain airbags. In the back, there is latch, aka lower anchors and tethers for children for the rear car seats. Also standard is a tire pressure monitoring system, and I did want to mention the SEL trim level and up is going to add some additional safety, including blind spot collision warning and lane change assist, along with rear cross traffic alert. And then if you go with that ultimate trim level, that is going to add additional features, including parking distance warning, forward collision avoidance assist with pedestrian detection, lane keep assist, driver attention warning, rain sensing windshield wipers, which kind of freak you out when they first come on and you're not used to it, which is kind of funny, but then also high beam assist as well.
But that is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen there so you can see the vehicles as I actually do them. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay gold.